What an emotional day for Toronto sports fans. For the Jays in the afternoon, you got to see Alek Manoah. We're all jacked up about that. Then the Leafs go down 3-0, and we're like, oh, we're sad again. And the Jays take a 3-1 lead over the Yankees in Game 2, and we're all like, wow, this is great stuff. Then the Yankees tie. Then the Leafs tie. And the Leafs lose in overtime, and the Jays lose 5-3. What a roller coaster ride for Toronto sport fans, but we're here to talk about the two ball games that happened today between the Blue Jays and the Yankees. And the good news for Jays fans, you won the series. You know, as much as we can talk about, oh, you could have swept it if you won that last game, blah, blah, blah. You won the series, and you're 6-3 against the Yankees this year. Take that in for a second, all right? But let's break down the most important thing about today, Alek Manoah's Major League debut. And Blue Jay fans, if you have not seen my little, I wouldn't even call it an interview, it was a conversation with Alek Manoah before spring training. It was great guy, awesome guy. Everything you saw today with Alek Manoah, great smile, fun to talk to, easygoing, nice guy. That's what I saw. And if you guys check that out on Blue Jays Center on the IGTV page, go check out the little talk I had with Alek Manoah about him, learning about him, baseball, all that great stuff. Go check it out on Blue Jays Center. And he got the ball today, former first-round pick of 2 years ago by the Toronto Blue Jays, and he was stellar. I talked about it in the past. I said, he's a fastball, slider, not much of a change, but he hasn't thrown much of it. Man, was everybody wrong about that? His four-seamer, his two-seamer, his slider, and his changeup, oh, baby, do they move. And he is damn good as Alek Manoah. He goes 6 shutout innings against the New York Yankees. And the Blue Jays only get 4 hits in the ball game, but it's 2 solo shots. Marcus Semien goes deep in the top of the 3rd inning to left field off of Domingo Germán. And then who comes up next? Bo Bichette gets a changeup over the middle of the plate, and he crushes it. Back-to-back jacks for the Toronto Blue Jays, and they're up 2-0 in the top of the 3rd inning, and Alek Manoah is in cruise control as he goes 6 innings, 2 hits, walks 2, and strikes out 7. I said it already once, but I wanted to say it again because it was such a good ball game for Alek Manoah. And some great moments. His mama, oh, she's losing her mind in the stands. You know what? I don't blame her. Her boy's in the big leagues like 35 innings. 2 years ago, and only 35 professional innings since college ball, since he got drafted. So it's been a whirlwind for those guys. Congrats to him. Congrats to his family. I mean, I cannot even imagine what's going through his mind right now and his family right now. It's just a lot of fun. And for them to be there with him, it must be incredible. But there were a lot of great moments from him today. I mean, obviously, making Aaron Judge look foolish there in his first at-bat. Swinging him out, getting to swing and miss out of his shoes, and then striking him out like it's a sword, like from bench warmers. I mean, on strike 3, it was just nasty. It was dirty. And then the other pitch he threw to Aaron Judge, it was his two-seamer inside, gets him to jam him on just a little ground ball. And the next batter was Gleyber Torres. He did the same thing to him. His stuff is nasty. The changeup. Yeah, would you like it to have some more break? Of course. The guy's 23 years old. He's thrown I guess technically he's thrown just over 40 professional innings. This kid is going to work, man. This guy is going to be unbelievable. And you saw the glimpse of it today. And Blue Jay fans get excited because Alek Manoah is here to stay. And the smile, the teammates love him, the coaching staff loves him, the fans love him. And Alek Manoah is a Toronto Blue Jay. And I love it. Now, after those 6 solid innings for Alek Manoah, who comes out to get the save? Jordan Romano. And he goes out there 1 inning, no hits, no walks, a strikeout, picks up the save as the Blue Jays win the game 1 of the the doubleheader, 2-0 at Yankee Stadium. And in hindsight, win the series. And with that win, 25-23 on the year. All right, good stuff. Back-to-back doubles as well for the Toronto Blue Jays. Great stuff. However, we go to game 2. Robbie Ray on the mound. You think you're going to get a great outing for him. He did struggle. Robbie Ray did struggle. I think we can all agree on that. He wasn't his best today. Bottom of the 1st inning, Gio Urshela hits an RBI double. DJ LeMahieu comes in to score in the play. And then the top of the 3rd inning, Bo Bichette comes up with Danny Jansen and Marcus Semien at the dish. And he crushes one, absolutely slaughters this one to left center field. And it's gone. 3-run bomb for Bo Bichette. Second home run of the day. And the Blue Jays are now up 3-1. All right, you're in a great spot now with a seventh inning game. You're already in the top of the third. And you got a 3-1 lead. This is great. You just need Robbie Ray to cruise. That didn't happen. Bottom of the third inning, Aaron Judge hits a 2-run shot. DJ LeMahieu comes in to score, and we are tied at 3. All right, bottom of the fourth inning, Gary Sanchez, solo bomb. Blue Jays trail it now, 4-3. And at that point, you're thinking to yourself, well, if it's bottom of the fourth now, we have the 5, 6, 7. We have 5th, 6th, and 7th inning to get back into this ball game. You take that into a 9-inning game, that's basically the top of the 7th. And it's like, that might be tricky now. And then in the bottom half of the 5th inning, Aaron Judge is a sacrifice fly to make it a 5-3 game. And the Blue Jays, after that bomb from Bo Bichette, don't really get much offense going, can't get any hits with runners in scoring position. And they lose it 5-3. Against the New York Yankees and dropping 25-24 on the year at 8 hits in the game. And look, Robbie Ray, as I mentioned, wasn't the greatest. Gave up a couple home runs, went 4 2/3, allowed 5 hits, 5 runs, 4 were earned, struck out 5 and walked 2. And again, for Robbie Ray, throwing strikes has not been the problem this year. It's been the home run ball. But he hasn't walked the guys to get them on base, so they've been a lot of solo home runs. Today, not the case, with the Aaron Judge 2-run bomb to tie the game there in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. All right? And A.J. Cole went out there and, to kind of close off the ball game, went an inning and a third, allowed a couple hits, no runs, and a strikeout. So all in a day's work there for A.J. Cole. He's been great since coming up from the alternate site. That's what I was going for. However, Jays fans, as I mentioned, you had Alek Manoah's his big league debut today. He was awesome. With the win in Game 1, you win the series. You're a game over 500. You're 6-3 against the Yankees this year. I understand you could have swept the Yankees if you won the finale, but it didn't happen that way. And that's okay. If you win series, you're going to be fine, especially against teams in your own division, and that's what they did today. Now, you move on from that, though. The next game for the Toronto Blue Jays is tomorrow night, the 7:10 first pitch in Cleveland, as Hyun Jin Ryu gets the ball for the Blue Jays and Eli Morgan gets the ball for the Indians in Game 1 of that series there. I think after that series, I think the Jays come back to they go to Salem Field for the first time this year. I could be wrong, but I think I'm right there with that. Either way, this game today is done. You move on to the next one. You have your ace on the mound tomorrow against Cleveland. And it's a team in Cleveland who hasn't really put it all together yet. They're sitting around with the Jays. I think they're like 4 or 5 games over 500. They haven't put it all together yet. So for the Blue Jays, you got to get in there and you got to let your bats do the talking. And with your ace on the mound, get him that early lead. And for Ryu, just fire some zeros as he always does. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and enjoyed Alek Manoah's debut today, smack the like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you have not done so already, guys. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, your thoughts on the game. What'd you like, what'd you not like from today's ball games for the Toronto Blue Jays? All right, Twitter is down below for myself. Follow up, send me a DM, do all that great stuff. The Instagram link is down below, so follow up there if you have not done so already. And I will talk to you guys, Leafs edition, on Saturday night, Game 6 between the Leafs and Habs, as the Buds look to close that series out in Montreal with some fans being sprinkled in at the Bell Center on Saturday. Let's just get that thing over with, get the win, and move on, please. We do not want to see a damn Game 7, all right? I think I'm speaking for every Leaf fan when I say that. Okay? And as for the Toronto Blue Jays, as I mentioned, they play Game 1 of their series against the Cleveland Indians tomorrow night, 7:10 first pitch at Progressive. Is it still called Progressive Field? I don't know. Either way, in Cleveland, 7:10 first pitch tomorrow night. Hyun Jin Ryu on the mound for the Blue Jays. Eli Morgan, at least as of right now, he's a scheduled starter for the Cleveland Indians tomorrow night. All right, so thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll talk to you guys then.